have discussed with you all. So I will be discussing some questions from that topics. So আজি মই তোমালোকৰ লগত কিছুমান প্ৰশ্নৰ বিষয়ে ডিসকাস কৰিম আৰু এই প্ৰশ্নসমূহ আমি ডিসকাস কৰিম যোনবিলাক হৈ যোৱা টপিকসমূহৰ ওপৰত। এতিয়া প্ৰথমতে মই যোনখিনি তোমালোকৰ ক্লাস ললো এই ক্লাসৰ মাজে মাজে মই অলৰেডি তোমালোকক কিছুমান প্ৰশ্নৰ কথা কৈ গৈছো। So there are some questions which already I have mentioned in my previous classes, like some direct questions. Okay, they used to give me in exams either in the form of multiple choice, fill in the blanks. Okay, so like in my first class I have discussed about some important terms, definitions, like explain the term allele. Okay, what do you mean by genotype, phenotype? Then what do you mean by homozygous, heterozygous condition? What is locus? All these. Okay, this type of objective questions you all will please go through, find out from your textbook, take the help of the discussions which we have done. Then another pattern of questions which they give, that is write down the difference between. Okay, difference between. So in this, so many difference between can be given from all these topics, like differentiate between genotype, phenotype, already we have discussed, isn't it? The genetic makeup for a particular character we call genotype, then the observable character we call it as phenotype. Okay, so like that 2-3 points of difference you all will give. Then also differentiate between homozygous and heterozygous condition. Okay, then differentiate between monohybrid and dihybrid cross. Many, like genotype and phenotype, difference between genotype and phenotype. What do you mean by hybrid, hybridization? So these are some common questions. Also like the cross which I have discussed, like differentiate between test cross, back cross, प्रामाण्य সংগম, অধিসংগমৰ মাজত পাৰ্থক্য লিখা, জিনিয়ৰ ৰূপ, ব্যক্ত ৰূপৰ মাজত পাৰ্থক্য লিখা, এক সংকৰণ আৰু দ্বি সংকৰণ পৰীক্ষাৰ মাজত পাৰ্থক্য লিখা, বহুবোৰ এনে ধৰণৰ পাৰ্থক্য লিখা বা এনে ধৰণৰ কোৱেশ্চন তোমালোকৰ আহিব পাৰে। হয় নহয়, বা লোকাস বুলিলে কি বুজা এই সমূহ। Then gene is also known as what, এটো আমি ডিসকাস কৰিলো, as Mendelian factor. গতিকে এনে ধৰণৰ তাৰপিছত আহিলে ইফালৰ পৰা আকৌ আহিলে তোমালোকৰ differentiate between incomplete dominance and co-dominance. Okay, all this type of differentiate between you can get. Now I have collected some questions. This you all will also find in your textbook, question bank, any question bank you refer. Okay, so please try to solve it out. Any doubt you all can ask. So few questions I will just read out. You listen carefully and what will be the probable answers already we have discussed. So first, let me tell you one, that what kind of test will you perform to find out whether the given plant is homozygous dominant or heterozygous dominant? Is it not? What type of cross you will do to find out whether an individual is homozygous dominant or we can say that is heterozygous. So what will be the cross? Yes, it will be test cross. গতিকে সমযুতক নে বিসমযুতক এই বস্তুটো উলিয়াবৰ কাৰণে আমি কোনটো পৰীক্ষা কৰিব লাগে? টেষ্ট ক্ৰছ বা যাক আমি প্ৰামাণ্য সংগম বুলি কওঁ। 2020 ডেলি বৰ্ডত আহিছে। গতিকে ইয়াৰ চিম্পল আনসাৰ টেষ্ট ক্ৰছ, যোনটো আমি অলৰেডি ডিটেইল অফ ডিসকাস কৰিলো উইথ এক্সাম্পল। Then how many true breeding variety did Mendel select for starting his experiment? Yes, we have done that also. You all know 7 pairs of contrasting character, and you please remember what are these. That will help you in to select the correct answer and all these things, multiple choice. Then what is a test cross? Again they have given this in 2002 in Delhi board. Okay, what is a test cross? That also, what is a test cross? We have done It is a cross where an individual is crossed with a recessive parent. Recessive parent. Poitryjonor homozygotic অৱস্থাৰ গছজোপাৰ লগত সংগম ঘটোৱা হয়. Okay, so recessive parent. Then why did Mendel select pea plant for his experiment? That also we have discussed in detail. Mendele মটৰ মাহৰ গছ বাছি লোৱাৰ কাৰণসমূহ দৰ্শন. So why Mendel has selected pea plant as his study material? Here they have mentioned, give 2 reasons. So 3-4 reasons already we have discussed. Is it not? The life cycle is short, the plant is suitable, it can be cultivated easily in the lab. Okay, so there are few points for which reason for which Mendel has selected it, and also the structure of the flower is suitable. It comes in different varieties, pure varieties. So these will be the answers you can give. Okay, gotike Mendele motor mahor gos kihor kane basi loise ebu sob 2-3 marks or question hobo etu. Then there I got here, what type of allele produces effect only in homozygous individual? It is a very simple answer. What type of allele produces its effect only in homozygous individual? Kene dhৰণৰ allele homozygotic অৱস্থাত হে প্ৰকাশ পায়. So the answer will be what? Recessive. Is it not? Only recessive allele, because allele may be of 2 types, dominant and recessive. Okay, so only recessive allele they can express in homozygous conditions. Jeneke ami already salu je green color, jotu motor mahor guti green color, setu hodai homozygotic অৱস্থাত হে প্ৰকাশ পায়. Okay, like green color in pea plant, dwarf plant, these are the characters which are expressed only in homozygous condition because the alleles are what? Recessive. So only recessive allele can express or will express its effect in homozygous condition. Yate apo eta পাৰ্থক্য difference বা পাৰ্থক্য আমালৈ আছে, এটো আছে dominant and recessive. Write down the difference between dominant and recessive. Etu sai thiba. Tasot yadine etu name the scientist who rediscovered Mendel's principle of inheritance. Did I mention this? No. So name the scientist who rediscovered Mendel's principle of inheritance. Now see, Mendel has done his experiment. He has taken nearly 7 years to complete. And once he has found out his results and he published, people did not accept. And his findings were just left out like that. But after his death, that is why he don't know that people have made him the father of genetics because of his important contribution. Without knowing this, he died. Okay, so later on, 3 scientists who rediscovered, actually they have আকৌ Mendelৰ কামখিনি তেখেতসকলে অধ্যয়ন কৰি চালে, তেতিয়া তেওঁলোকে দেখিলে যে এইটো এটা গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ কেইটামান তথ্য আমাক Mendele দি থৈ গৈছে. So when they have restudied, then only they found that something important Mendel has done and given us. Okay, and these persons were Hugo de Vries, Karl Correns and Erich von. Karl Correns, Erich von, Hugo de Vries. This you will please search it in book. Okay, you all will get. I'm just giving you the idea. Okay, what type of questions you may get. Okay, related to this type, you please find out in textbook, any question bank you collect, you will get it. Okay, so these are the 3 scientists, Hugo de Vries, Karl Correns and Erich von. They have rediscovered, okay, Mendel's findings, and then only people came to know about his important, contribution. Then water allele, already we have said, this is one important definition, important term. Then monohybrid, dihybrid cross. Okay. Then another question: what is meant by Punnett square? Okay. What is meant by Punnett square? P what? It is the checkers board. Okay, checkers board. Like see, whatever experiments we have shown in my discussion, I have just drawn, a square with some, box, and inside that we have written. So that method of representing the cross between the organisms showing the genotype of the offspring is known as what? Punnett square method. After the founder's name. Okay, after the founder's name. Okay, Reginald C. Punnett. So please, this also you should know. Sometimes they mention it. Okay, in the question, like explain it with the help of Punnett square method. Or Punnett square method or সহায়ত উত্তৰটো লিখা তেতিয়া কিন্তু আমি কি কৰিব লাগিব এনে ধৰণৰ যোনটো চেকার্স বোর্ড যত আমি F1 ওকে F2 জেনারেশনৰ গুটেই জেনোটাইপখিনি আমি ধুনিয়াকৈ সজাই পেলাই দেখাব পাৰো উইথ গ্যামেটস ওকে সো Punnett square it is the checkers board where the genotype of the offsprings can be shown systematically. Okay, and it is given after the founder's name Punnett. Are you getting? So I'm going slowly, please listen it carefully. Then another one, give the monohybrid and dihybrid, ratio. So this already you all know. Okay, if we say monohybrid ratio, always keep in mind that it is 3:1 till today. Okay, we are following Mendel has given this important findings. So monohybrid cross it is 3:1, and then monohybrid ratio it is 3:1, and dihybrid ratio mainly when we talk about Mendel's experiment. Okay, Mendel's dihybrid ratio, because later on it shows some variation. So Mendel's dihybrid ratio will be 9:3:1. So these two please keep in mind for multiple choice. Then the direct questions like state the laws. All the laws which we have discussed, please keep in mind. Okay, state the laws. Either it is law of dominance. What do you mean by law of dominance? When one parental character is expressed in the F1 generation. Then what do you mean by law of segregation? What does law of segregation? It says that both the alleles in heterozygous condition they remain together throughout the life without affecting one another. And when they segregate during the gamete formation. Okay, and they get a chance to express themselves again randomly. Okay, so this is law of segregation. Then also we have discussed law of independent assortment, where you have to mention about two pairs of contrasting character. দুজোৰ বিপৰীতধৰ্মী চৰিত্ৰ থকা জীৱৰ মাজত যেতিয়া আমি সংগম ঘটাও তেতিয়া আমি দেখা পাওঁ যে সিহঁতে কি হয় স্বতন্ত্ৰ ৰূপে সিহঁতৰ বিনাশ হয় they assort independently. So these laws also I have mentioned in my earlier class. Okay, law of unique character, that also please go through it. So all these laws you be prepared. Okay, anyone you may get. Then define F1 generation. All these days we were writing F1 generation, F2 generation, and Mendel also did F3, F4 to satisfy himself. So F1, what do you mean by F1 generation? Now see, F1 stands for filial. Okay, F1 I have written here. F1 stands for filial. F-I-L-I-A-L. F1 stands for filial. So filial means what? Okay, filial means it is related to what? Offspring. Okay, so F1 mainly first filial generation, that means where we are talking about the offsprings. Next, অপত্যজনৰ offspring বিলাকক বুজোৱা হয়, সেইকাৰণে আমি লিখো F1, F2. First filial generation F1, second filial generation F2. So filial F1, F stands for filial and it is related to offsprings. Then which Mendel's law of inheritance is universally acceptable. See, I have already discussed this one properly. So, which Mendel's law of inheritance is universally acceptable and without an exception? Which law? Is it coming to your mind? If you all have attended or gone through the videos, you will find that we have mentioned it here clearly. This one. Okay, unto Mendel unto putra সর্বজনীন বা universally acceptable. So which Mendel's law of inheritance is universally acceptable and without an exception? State the law. So the first part of your answer will be yes. Now are you getting? That is the law of segregation. Is it not? পৃথকীকৰণৰ সূত্ৰ. Universally acceptable law of segregation, and then you have to state the law. Okay, so 2 marks. First you have to say which law, and then you have to state the law. Okay, then I got another here. How does a test cross help in identifying the genotype of the organism? So when they are mentioning here how does, okay, how does a test cross Pramanya Hongome kenekoi amak hoy koribo? How does a test cross help in identifying the genotype of the organism? Explain. This also many years both exam they have given. Okay, explain. So you will have to explain, you will have to write the meaning, and then you will have to explain it with the help of an example. Okay, if as already you all have seen that if it is homozygous dominant, then what will be the F1 ratio? If it is heterozygous, what will be the F1 ratio? By looking at the result of the cross, we can say whether what will be the genotype of the individual. Is it not? And test cross already you know, cross with the recessive parent. But here in this case it will be for 3 marks because they have given how does a test cross help in identifying the genotype. So your answer should be clear, proper explanation should be there, and also you can show it by Punnett square or with a suitable diagrammatic representation. How ধৰণে হেতু এটা Punnett square diagram সহায়ত তোমালোকে হেতু বুজাবা 3 marks ৰ কাৰণে. Okay, give 3 reasons why Mendel chose garden P for his experiment. This also we have come across why Mendel has selected. Earlier also I have said give the biological name of this plant, that also we have mentioned. Then in garden P, a plant with yellow seed. Now see this type of a bit long type of question they may give, and you will have to read it carefully and you will have to write down the answer. Like I will read out here. In garden P, a plant with yellow seed was crossed with a plant with green seed. This already we have taken, direct question they have given. Work out all the possible phenotype, genotype and phenotype of F1. So you will do the cross, then you will mention phenotype 9 this, is it not? 3 this one, like that. For F2 generation and also for F1. So you will have to, what they are asking, want you to do, then work out all the possible genotype and phenotype of F1 and F2 generation and comment on the pattern of inheritance. গতিকে F1 or genotype phenotype পিঠতে ভাল ধৰণে লিখিবা, তাৰ পিছত F2 generation আৰু okay 9 round yellow round like that 3 1. So this you have to write properly and you have to comment on the pattern of inheritance. So pattern of inheritance will be what? A question to je kolu yar inheritance or pattern to ki hobo? Law of independent assortment. Is it not? Because it will be a dihaprid cross. They have given directly the same example. Okay, that is yellow and green. A plant with yellow seed was crossed with a plant with green seed. Work out all the possible genotype and phenotype. Okay, no, here they have not mentioned regarding the shape, but here they have mentioned only the color of the seed. It will be not a dihybrid. Sorry, it will be not a dihybrid. Here they have mentioned only a plant with yellow seed was crossed with a plant with green seed. They have not mentioned the shape, only the color. So again, it will be a monohybrid. Okay, it will be a monohybrid cross and work out all the possible genotype and phenotype of F1 and F2 generation. So this will be a monohybrid cross where you will have to give the phenotype and genotype, like phenotype, okay, and then the genotype will be 1:2:1. So here, next one, in a true breeding homozygous pea plant with green pod and axial flower as dominant character, this also please listen, they have given here, in a true breeding homozygous pea plant, alleles are same, with green pod and axial flower, flowers, plant will bear flowers in the axis, and sometimes terminal in the other type. So here they are saying that a true breeding homozygous pea plant with green pod and axial flower as dominant character is crossed with a recessive homozygous pea plant with yellow pod. Please carefully you see here. They are talking about the color of the pod, not the color of the seed. Okay, please do it properly. Please solve it. Okay, it's crossed with a recessive homozygous pea plant with yellow pod and terminal flower at the top. Okay, then what would be the first? They have given genotype of the two parents, phenotype and genotype of F1 offspring, and phenotype distribution ratio in F2 population. Okay, so these are just the pattern or the type of questions which you may get, and if you solve these questions, it will help you. Okay, it will help you to answer other objective type. Now here you can see I have written some from things. You all will please zoom it on and you will see. So first I have written one, in a Mendelian monohybrid cross, the F2 generation shows identical genotypes and phenotype. That means both in F2 generation both genotype and phenotype are identical. As a identical genotype and phenotype ratio. Okay, junior group or doctor group what does it tell us? What does it tell us about the nature of alleles? Okay, now you should know all this because I have explained it. So, what does it tell us about the nature of alleles involved? Justify your answer. So, this is one. Please solve it. Whatever I have said here, listen it again carefully and try to work it out. This I have written here so that it will be easier for you all. Then the homozygous tall pea plant. Then here another here. The homozygous tall pea plant with green seed is crossed with a dwarf pea plant with yellow seed. Then two questions they have given here. What would be the phenotype and genotype of F2? First they have asked this. Work out the phenotype ratio of F2 with the help of Punnett square. I have just now mentioned about Punnett square, so that you have to show. Then another one, here I have written inheritance pattern of ABO blood group. Now see this blood grouping example, okay, which I have explained is there in your book for codominance, multiple alleles, incomplete dominance. এই তিনিটা অপ্রভাবিতা, অসম্পূর্ণ প্রভাবিতা, okay, এটা জিনৰ বহু বিকল্পৰ গতিকে এই দুটা কিন্তু কেবাবাৰ পৰীক্ষাত আহিছে, just in a different way they ask, please clear your concept in this non-Mendelian inheritance. Okay, so inheritance pattern of ABO blood groups in human shows dominance, codominance and multiple allelism. Explain each concept with help of blood group genotype. And you please try to find out and work out all the genotype for all the types of blood group. That will help you. Genotypic representation of the blood group. Okay, for multiple choice. Please, that will help you in later also when we will talk about some other disorders and all, inheritance. So today I have discussed all this, questions. These are just to give you the idea. Lots of questions you will find. Please Don't sit idle. Okay, arrange books, go through the question banks. Okay, try to solve it out, any doubt you ask us. But don't sit idle. You please work it out. Prepare yourself. Okay, so today I have discussed just some these types of questions which you may get, and if you solve it, it will help you to understand the topic better and to answer other type of questions. Okay, so with this I will conclude my today's revision class. Okay, hoping to meet you again